Hi everyone, I'm Carlene Davis with Hollywood.com. We're here at the world premiere of We Are Marshall. Before the stars headed inside, I spoke with some of the cast, including two of the hottest Matthews in Hollywood, McConaughey and Fox.
Griffin, let's go!
I love you, Chris Griffin.
Hey, that was a big hit today. Fellas, I'm proud of you. We are Marshall! Almost home.
What's happened?
All 75 people are dead in the greatest disaster in college sports history.
Well, it's not really a football movie. Obviously the backdrop for it is football, but it's really a story about the strength of the human spirit. And as far as trying to portray Red as he was in 1970, Coach Dawson. I understand the game and I know the game, and so I didn't have to do a whole lot of research on that. And I felt like I had a really good idea what kind of coach he would have been in 1972.
Tragedy happened first, but then the rebirth come, man. That's what happened. And that's what this is a celebration of, is that, yeah, sometimes it takes a tragedy, the dark to show the light, or the failure to show the success. Man, this is a story about a true story. 75 people died on a plane. Boom, dead. All right? But then they rebuilt. They grieved. Grieving's clumsy. There's no playbook for how to do that. But they started relying on each other. You had teammates, you had families and friends and community leaning on each other, and they rebuilt and they stuck with it.
I thought I was coming to rebuild a football program, and I quickly found out there were 21 boosters on that plane, 4 doctors and their wives, state senator, city councilman, leaders of the community. And then so what we had was a void in the community, a void in the administration at the university, and a void at the football team. There were 70 children left without one parent and 18 without both parents. So there was a tremendous void of within the whole community itself. So the community itself got together and we moved forward.
This is my varsity team, huh? It's a new day, man.
We gotta get creative about who we're going after.
Ever played football before?
No, sir.
Part of this film?
I just felt compelled to be part of it. It was one of those things where you can't really put your finger on any one thing. I do find myself drawn to true stories, and I thought this was an incredibly inspiring story, and it's one of those things where I just felt like it was inevitable. Like, even if I tried talking myself out of it, I was going to be a part of this movie.
What's the reaction been to the people in the town, to the people who are the survivors, to the people that were the fans at that time?
It's been overwhelmingly positive, and it feels good because it wasn't easy. These people didn't want their story to be shared necessarily, and they were very hesitant about Hollywood coming and telling their story in an inelegant capacity, and we had to really open our hearts, open the script, do a lot of communicating. The two Matthews were great leaders in that respect, and finally we earned their trust, and then when we shared the movie with them, there were a lot of tears, a lot of laughs, and a lot of catharsis and a lot of healing. So I think it's been a tremendous step in the right direction and a big positive for that community.
Well, early on, they were wary. Here comes Hollywood to come tell our story. Put a mirror on a time in our life that is the hardest memory we have. But after a couple of weeks of meeting us, we opened the script, we opened the set, they came out. They saw that our meanings were just and true. They became kind of teammates with us.
It was great because the town, is such a great town, and the people are so amazing, and his family was so warm, and everybody was so open and invited us in. So it was beautiful to have their story brought to the big screen with such a great cast.
What are you most looking forward to seeing about the film?
I'm just proud of my friend and someone that I've collaborated with for many years, and to see him step up to this plate of drama and handle a sensitive subject to this degree, I'm just so proud of him.
And what do you want people to take from this film?
Just keep living. Whether it's taking the football field or the field of life. You have to hang on.
Sorry,
you gotta get out. You gotta get out of bed in the morning and put your boots on, even no matter what you lost. The hard part is knowing where to step sometimes.
I want him to get that, amongst tragedies, there's hope.
and you know, things happen, and we have to deal and rise above it, you know? And so I think it's about hope.
Just so people realize the importance of coming together as a community and just keep your head up, because there's going to be some dark times in every human life, and you got to figure out a way to keep on moving.
It's a story about emotions and values. I think values what they'll get most out of it. Life is short, live it to the fullest.
I hope that people will be inspired, and I feel like it brings a lot of hope. You know, if everybody experiences loss and tragedy in their lives, and this is just a really inspirational story that makes you sort of look at your life and it makes you want to live your life to the fullest.
One day we're going to be like every other team, where winning is everything, and nothing else matters. And when that day comes, that's when we'll honor them.
What day is it, son?
Game day.
What day?
Game day.
Time to play till the whistle blows.